Grading partial fog mist clouds. Overcast 500 feet. Temperature 92.9 QNH 1012 hectopascals QFE 1001 hectopascals. No SIG warning for bird activity runway 08 right. This was Bucharest Opinion Information Lima. This is Bucharest Opinion Information L2200 runway 08 left in use. Transition level 50. Wind runway 08 right. Touchdown zone 010 degrees.
All right, I'm at cruise. I'm going to step away for a bit. Text me if any ATC shows up.
10-4.
10-4.
Flying to Resty, whatever, out to Penny. That's the Bucharest.
And they're only coming in on 8 left.
Eight left.
Yep. Scott, how did I get ahead of you?
Are you ahead of me?
Yep.
I don't see you on my fish finder.
I'm just turning at IPRAS right now. I'm ahead of you.
Yeah, because I'm 10 miles from IPRAS, but that's okay because it gives us a little separation.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't get my FMC to change over to 8 left, so I'll just fly it in and hopefully there's visual.
Wow, visibility is not great down here, I guess.
So is it like a 2330 departure out of here or 0000 departure?
2330.
Gotcha.
So
So we got
it's
about
just-
40 minutes, 45 minutes.
But we are American Airlines, so we can be late.
Or we
Right.
can just cancel it.
It's in our DNA, isn't it?
And we can cancel it for weather.
Oh, you saw that article, huh?
Yep.
It's a clear sunny day. The sun was in their eyes. They couldn't take off.
Oh yeah, dude. They said that it was bad weather. The storm of
Who's
the,
that?
The articles.
Who? What?
American Airlines canceled a bunch of flights yesterday, a whole bunch.
Oh, same
Yeah,
with
like-
Southwest saying it was the weather.
Yep,
Southwest
Yeah,
did the same thing.
it's like 500 some flights, I think.
Or
I'm sure that they-
1,500. It was a big number.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't want to do that, but
1600.
a combination of things ended up screwing it all up.
So it was like 1,600 over the weekend.
Did they
Today,
say?
cancel another 500, so like 2,000 flights.
Did they say? Let's go, Brandon.
No, only Southwest pilot does that and gets in trouble.
And Mark,
I guess you can't call anybody redneck either. People get upset over that now.
But Southwest tends to do that over the freak. Then Southwest, remember flying through Houston, keyed up and say, "A fucking tranny." That's so he said it like that, like real deliberate, and
He probably forgot he had the mic on. Didn't somebody drop the old F-bomb on Vatsim the other night when we were flying?
Yep. I remember
Yeah.
that we were flying in somewhere, and oh yeah, it's the night when we were going into St. John's. The guy was like,
Yeah, the guy dropped the big old F-bomb.
Hey,
It worked.
yeah. The guy's like,
Well, the
Guys, like-
controller in the Concon 10s, you say something to him, he goes, "Oh shit."
You don't want to hear the controller say it, man.
This is like the center controller, who happens to be one of our pilots.
who was it?
What was his name, Pat? I can't remember, but he's a South American controller, and he was the controller there going into Concon 10. And somebody said something. He goes, "Oh shit, I hate it when that happens."
Scott, I don't know why you just didn't tell us to descend on the arrival. It works perfect. You don't need to give us different altitudes.
They like the control over here.
I mean, the arrival goes right into the ILS. It's perfect. You don't need to do anything. Just say land. Plus, he's running me out here 30 miles. Don't need to go that far. Flat as a pancake out here.
Well, probably because map. Coming in at the same time.
I wonder why he brought. He called you. He's giving me down at 200 knots, 30 miles out.
And he just descended you to 2,000 when he's already told me to go to. Or
Yeah, he's cutting Matt in. That's why.
He's fired.
Well, you know, there's so much traffic in here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, cut off the big bosses to land.
Yep. Yeah, there'll be hell to pay on that.
Yep.
yeah, well, Matt's fired, flying at 747 in here.
Yeah. Been nice knowing you, Matt.
Yeah, there'll be laboratory duty for somebody this afternoon.
Yeah, a good subordinate pilot would have said, "Hey, just extend my downwind. Let me get my bosses in first."
That and he's flying with 713 instead of 101.
I know. He's just totally screwed up.
Of course, you can't complain about him flying 713.
What? Yeah, I could. except I should have, remembered what call sign I was flying at.
That's why you're using 236, Scott.
Yeah, because old boy's using one. So 236 CEO on the telephone
so you
dial.
took his call sign, so now he can't log on. I see.
No. 236 is on the telephone dial. CEO.
I got you.
I mean, your boy's doing a short flight too. Salt Lake to Vancouver in a CRJ9.
Really? He didn't have a flight plan in there for the longest time.
He's only been on longer 4 minutes.
Must have logged on, logged off, logged back on, because he's been there ever since I took off from, before I took off from Helsinki. Wow, Tom Denbrock is flying with us.
Crest Tower, good evening, American 713, established on the localizer for 08 left.
American 713, Bucharest Tower, hello, wind 010 degrees, 3 knots, runway 08 left, clear to land.
08 left, clear to land, American 713.
Is it raining for anyone else on the ground here?
Scott, do you know what he said?
What did he just say?
I have no idea.
I think he gave you landing clearance.
I'm pretty sure he did, but you know, I don't know. I repeated it, and he said something else which I couldn't catch. I'm landing.
He probably said "I love you" in his language.
Yep, that's what he said.
Yeah, I'm thinking not.
He said, "Let's go, Brandon," in Romanian.
Okay. This guy needs to start controlling. I'm just flying this approach as you know, charted. If he ain't going to control, screw him.
Well, the approach takes you, the arrival takes you all the way around.
Yeah, but it takes you 26 miles downwind too.
Yep.
It's zigzag. It looked like when you're doing a line into a roller coaster.
Yeah, he puts a little S in there.
Yep.
He needs to look at his own plate. He wanted me to confirm 8 left when I was headed for 8 right. That's because the arrival has you headed for 8 right, and then it jogs you over.
Correct. At
10 miles out.
Op 81, yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Yo.
We leave at the top of the hour, right?
No, 23:30.
That'd be 6:30 local time.
Ooh, okay, even better. I got more.
Tower American 2, 8 miles out. 8 left.
American 2.
I'm having
Tower.
trouble getting the Zebo to load the flight plan.
Wind 010 degrees, 3 knots, runway 08 left, continue approach.
08 left, continue approach American 2.
Well, I type in the flight plan name, click the button next to call route, and it tells me invalid entry.
Put a 01 after it?
Yeah, make sure
Yep.
you just import it to your FMS folder in X-Point, and then if it has the departure and destination, it'll probably sometimes have a 01 next to it, and you need to put that number in too.
American 2, runway 08 left, clear to
I
land.
just went to the clouds at 3200, Pat.
0, American 2, clear land, 08 left.
Yeah, I don't see any clouds.
And Tower America 713 is vacated.
You don't have clouds?
American 713, BANUT 7 welcome to Bucharest, occupant, taxi stand 108.
And I couldn't change runways in my FMC for some reason, so I'm just going to have to sidestep over.
All right, Oscar,
So I say
November,
visual.
Sierra Mike,
Yep, I got
and 108 American 713.
Which runway you giving y'all?
8 left. He said 8 right is closed.
8 left, okay.
Oh, so we're not taking over auto 8 right?
He said it's closed. That's what the control said.
Oh, okay.
You should go over there, head out there, Manny, and verify that.
Well, then he needs to fix his ATIS.
Yeah, I'm about to head over there.
His ATIS says 8 left.
Yeah, but there's nothing in the ATIS that says 8 right's closed.
No, but he says that 8. It says 8 left is the active runway.
call him up. Hey, it looks open in my scenery. I see nothing, no X, anything.
I must start heading out. Bucharest Tower, American 515, requesting IFR to Sachi.
American 515 or to Penn Tower. Hello, good evening. You're clear to your destination Sochi via the IDARU 1 kilo departure, runway 08 left, initial climb, flight level 270 and squawk 5444.
And American 515 is cleared to Sachi via the departure 8 left, maintain to climb to 270, squawk 544. I'm sorry, 5444.
American 515, departure procedure is IDARU 1 kilo, acknowledge that.
Is that IDARU 1 kilo for 515.
American 515, feedback is correct. Advise when ready for pushback and engine startup.
Roger, we'll advise for pushback, American 515.
American 236, are you on my frequency?
American 260, request an IFR clearance to Saki.
Hey, Scott, he's looking for you on tower.
American 260, stand by for clearance, number 1, break.
He just now
American
sent me the tower.
Welcome to Bucharest, Otupeni, taxi stand 101 via Oscar November Sierra Lima.
American 2 stand 101 Oscar November Lima.
American 236, are you on my frequency?
American 236, it's 8 DME for 8 left.
No.
American 236, Otupen Tower, hello. Wind calm, runway 08 left, clear to land.
Headwinds calm, 8 left, cleared land, American 236.
Last station for IFR clearance.
As American 260, clearance for the Saki.
American 260, you are clear. Stand by while I review your flight plan. Your flight plan uses invalid waypoint, departure waypoint. So please review that.
Bucharest Tower, American 403, requesting IFR to Sochi.
American 403, O2 Tower, hello. You are clear to your destination Sochi via the IDARU 1 kilo departure, runway 08 left, initial climb, flight level 250 and squawk 5435.
Clear to our destination via the IDARU 1 departure, runway 8 left. Initial climb, flight level 250, squawk 5435.
American 403, feedback is correct. Advise when ready for pushback and then start.
Rise when ready for push and start, American 403.
Tower 260, roger, wrong 5.9, that's correct when requesting IFR clearance to Saki again.
American 260, please review your flight plan. You probably are using a route for another flight because you are using valid speed point, invalid first waypoint for your route.
Parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
American 260, if you're flying with your friend of your company, you probably should put at your first waypoint IDARU, like everybody did.
Yeah, I cut and paste the wrong one. Okay, I resent again.
Bucharest Tower, American
down here in the corner.
515, ready to push back.
American 515, pushback and engine startup approved, facing north on Mike, QNH 1012.
Roger,
Guys would leave a little early, don't you think?
Roger, push back to facing Mike, American 515.
American 260, I don't see your flight plan yet. It's still the wrong one.
I sent it 3 times. One more time and I quit.
Hey, let's ease it off on the getting on the controllers, okay?
American 260, try one more thing. You can text me via private message the route and I'll set it for you on your flight plan. It's gone. American 236, welcome to Bucharest Autopilot, taxi stand 114 via Oscar, Papa, Charlie, Mike, India.
Oscar, Papa, Mike, India, for American 236.
American 236 is Oscar, Papa, Charlie, Mike, India.
Okay, Oscar, Papa, Charlie, Mike, India, for 236.
Correct, thank you.
Okay, who was that?
Who was what?
Who's 260?
Tom Denbrook. I understand his frustration, but it's not the controller's fault.
Yeah, well, we're not going to do that at this airline.
I
It's
agree.
a little bad name.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
That was absolutely wrong. You are right.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Wish he would have taken me all the way down to November. I think that's okay.
Ooh, I got a 38. That might be the best for the month.
It's possible.
It's only the first.
Hey. Even a blind pilot gets a good landing once in a while.
That's not true.
That's not true. Josh never gets a good landing. He's damn near blind.
I'm curious, for the smart cars, do you need to like do like an actual route in the smart cars for it to count? Or...
I don't understand the question.
And Bucharest Tower, American 515, ready a taxi, expecting 8 left for departure.
American 515, Open Tower, taxi runway 08 left, via Mike Sierra November.
Taxi 8 left via Mike Sierra November 515.
You gonna send Tom an email?
I will.
It's rather foggy in this place.
You need to copy Tchaikovsky on that.
Yep, I will.
What stand did he give you? Because I never pay attention to what stands, because I don't.
He said 101 for me, way down here in the corner.
Because I, you know, without looking at the parking charts, I don't know where stand he wants me to go is.
Did he give you one?
Yeah, I think he said 114. I don't know where it's at.
I'll tell you where it's at. It's on the opposite side of me. One end.
Dang. Everybody over there, and then I'm over here by myself.
That's because you didn't take a shower this morning and you stink.
What's the deal with the ATC?
Just difficult to understand a little bit.
It exists.
Great. Love it.
Well, it didn't help that one of our pilots made a scene.
Really? Scott?
Yeah, sorry about that. No, it wasn't me.
Bucharest Tower, American 403, ready for push and start.
American 403, pushback and engine startup. Actually, standby.
Roger, standby.
American
Both these valves fail.
515, wind calm, runway 0 left, clear for takeoff.
Roger, runway 08 left, clear for takeoff, 515.
Who should I call for clearance to take it down?
Did somebody post a legitimate route?
American
I just
3,
picked
Open
off
Tower.
separate. No time.
Thank you.
No time to die.
American 236, I didn't clear the plane for the pushback, I apologize.
No worries, I just took the first gate to get out of his way.
Let's see a code for our destination.
URSS.
Thank you.
Tower American 3 Heavy, look up, picked up by our far clearance and files.
American Airlines 3, no, I didn't clear you.
Fully aware of that, looking to get clearance for 3 Heavy.
American 3, why did you push back without my clearance?
Non-movement area for 3 Heavy.
American 3, this is not America, you should have contacted me for pushback and then always control the area.
Probably 8 left or 8 right.
Cool, alright. So, sorry about that, let's get clearance for 3 Heavy.
Right's closed.
American 3 Heavy, stand by. Break, American 515, contact approach 118.25, have a great flight.
118.7025, American 515.
American 3, you are cleared to your destination Sochi via IDARU, 1 kilo departure, runway 0 left, initial climb, flight level 270, and squawk 5416.
Is the IDARU 4 Alpha a good departure?
Alright, Darrow 1 kilo.
I think Adara 1 kilo is what
on the
he's
altitude, squawk 5416.
The route Burke put in Discord was 1 kilo.
At this point, advise ready to taxi.
Aircraft taxi 3 heavy.
That's our nav in the right direction.
Speaking of Burke, where is he?
American 403, still waiting on
Scott,
that.
where'd you get an American? What was that, 236?
That's American.
Bucharest
CDM.
approach, American 515, with you, 3,000 for 270.
I like it.
American 515, good evening to you. Bucharest
Dial
approach.
236.
Check your transponder. I don't see you on the radar at all.
PR 549.
The hell did he say? I apologize for that. Can you repeat that again for 515?
American 515, I cannot see you on the radar. Please check your transponder to be on squawk mode Charlie.
Roger, let me verify the squad code. I have 5444 for American 515.
And please squawk mode Charlie. There we go, I can see you now. Identified. Proceed direct IDARU.
Proceed direct IDARU, American 515.
My airplane's being weird. What does this guy want?
Something about you taxiing.
He wants you.
To want me.
Damn, I just got a lecture. Now he's trying to bitch me. Next thing, a soup's gonna dot wallet me for no communication on the ground. Tough times. Oh, it helps if you have all your hydraulic. That's why it wasn't. Alright.
Does anybody know, has Turkey changed their airport there in Istanbul from the old LTBA to the new LTFM?
They have. That happened a little while ago.
Oh, okay. I'm here at LTBA, and my P3D has 2 runways that are missing in the real world up-to-date charts. Interesting. And I see the traffic seems to be going in and out of the other airport, so I don't know if I've got it in my model or not.
Yeah, you could either go to the budget airline one or like the fancy one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm at the old one. I guess that's the budget airline now, huh?
No, the budget airline one is LTFJ.
Oh, okay. Over on the other side of the Bosphorus.
Are we doing the Dena 1K or the IDARA 1K?
IDARU.
IDAR 1K.
IDAR 1K, thank you.
Burke posted 1K.
That's what they gave me.
American 515, no further easy available for Mngf Unicom 122 decimal 8 of the great flight.
Roger, over to Unicom, thanks a lot for the ATC, American 515.
You better call for pushback here.
Yeah, they do that. They do that in Europe.
And startup.
Yeah. What the? The pushback.
Oh, you got American One back, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, copy takeoff clearance there. We're gonna need a couple of.
Shut down the engine.
You got Logan here at the front of the line, too.
Cause a traffic jam here.
Between me and y'all, I always do a single engine taxi, but I bungled up this start.
It's like 10 feet to the runway, dude.
I don't know. Just follow the usual.
Hey, see if that thing will take off on motor.
Alright. I got 2 engines now.
Don't forget your ACARs.
Actually, thanks, Pat.
I got discriminated against. He gave me my initial climb as flight level 230.
Someone tell Woke Airlines over there to calm down.
He gave me 27.
Logan's messing up by the numbers.
Come on, Logan, get it together.
This control sound like you just finished drinking.
And I'm just all over the place today. Someone come get in front.
I should repeat what they just said on the like Liberty Mutual commercials. This for Logan. They're not giving you a helicopter.
This thing is not wanting to climb.
You gonna tell him, Pat?
What's that?
Logan just said his plane doesn't want to climb.
Oh, you're having FMC trouble?
Check, see if your gear's up.
Well, yeah, the gear up. Scott and I both did that today, leaving from the same airport.
Sitting there wondering why our plane's not climbing. Check. Freaking gear's still down, that's why.
Gears up.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Dave. Mr. Dave, right on time.
A little late, but setting up, I'll be there. I see we have, what, tower on?
Yeah, it's a little difficult to understand them.
Yeah, I flew in here the other night and it was a little bit hard.
I think his English is very clear.
I think flying all around.
It's a little on the low side, kind of muted.
I haven't had a problem with it so far.
They're probably saying the same thing about us.
And it's still 08, right?
No, I mean, it's not like they just speak you know, it's a mixture. They speak their own language, and then they mix in words there that make sense, and then it's just like, okay, I'm confused.
All for clearance before pushback. Just gonna warn you.
Yeah, Logan would know he pushed back and got scolded for pushing back without asking permission.
And then didn't call for a start.
Like, hey, you.
Hey, sir, you're out of control. Go back to America.
Am I having another audio issue? I can't hear. Was he just talking to me?
No, he's giving clearance to someone.
Oh, okay. I can see that he's talking, but I can't hear him.
Alright. What the hell? I don't have frames this low.
I had frames problems coming in here yesterday.
Yeah. It's not possible. It's fake news. It's better now.
Put a third 390 in there.
There's not a power supply in the world powerful enough for that.
Well, you know, I'm just using default scenery and everything, and I'm only getting 32 frames, so it might be the weather.
I think it had to be that, and then I was just climbing above the clouds, so. Alright, got to Unicom at 20,000.
Up to Unicorn.
Matt, what are you flying?
The MD-80.
Okay, because
Yeah,
if you're flying at 747, you should leave last.
Yeah, no, I flew in. I came from Tibet, but yeah, it's a short hop.
Is that the heavy version of the MD-80?
Yeah, the really, really heavy version.
God, I could have really screwed everybody up. I could have gone ahead and pushed him out. Would have had to sit there and wait for me.
Well, it depends on how far back you push.
Well, he's pushing everybody onto Lima. I'm sitting right next to you. I was sitting right next to you.
I'm jealous of that MD-80, by the way.
That's why I'm gonna wait and let Pat go, and then I'll push out.
Can y'all hold up a minute?
I'm pushing. You copy that, Ron? Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? I'm pushing it back.
I'm still not ready to push.
Oh, I thought you. Okay. Okay.
He was taunting you. Like, what if you pushed back and blocked Lebo?
I was just saying I could have pushed back and blocked you and Matt in.
Yeah, then you'd be in the same boat as Matt is.
Matt was right next to me.
On my way down. Anybody else close to destination?
Haven't even taken off.
Taking off. Where are you going?
Most of us are still on the ground.
Where? You guys are going where?
Mother Russia.
Sochi. Oh boy.
Monday night group flight there, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. I thought I was on a group flight.
All
we're
by
all
yourself.
already taken off. Joe, we're all already taken off.
I didn't look at the website, and I was relying on some other information, so.
Still got a flight in. It's all good.
Let me guess, you were relying on JR?
Yeah.
I'll put him in the doghouse for you.
Really, it wasn't even my fault. I told them, hey, if we don't depart now, and this was a long time ago, I was like, if we don't depart now, we're going to be about an hour late. And yeah, it's a whole situation.
How, JR, he blaming you?
I didn't blame anybody. There's no blame. All right, so so the group flight's from Bucharest to Sochi then. To
Right.
Sochi. Okay. Well, I didn't get that part of the memo, but that's okay. What is that? A 2-hour flight?
Only an hour
like
and a half.
an hour and a half.
Well, we might have to make it a quick bounce turnaround. And when are you guys all pushing?
Some of them are now, but I'm just still setting up, so you can make it.
Yeah, we're on descent.
Yeah.
We should be on the ground in exactly approximately. Well, it says arrival in 7 minutes, but I don't think so.
Well, maybe y'all got us taken off. When there's only one runway, 8 rights closed.
8 rights closed. That's what I'm going to land on.
No, he's setting me up for 8 left.
Hey,
Yeah.
Did he hit you up?
Yeah, he did.
He didn't tell you.
He told Scott and them when they came in, 8 right was closed. Everything's going in and out. Alpha 8 left.
Well, he hasn't talked to me. Maybe I'll talk to him. Where's Chuck?
I'm in Istanbul, taking off.
Oh, so did you get it sorted, or what's happening?
Oh, I hadn't played with it, but I did get a message back from Microsoft, a very nice one, and it gave me a detailed checklist of which I had already done 90% of it. But I'll follow through on it when I put that computer back on the line.
Roger.
Let you know what I find.
There's my ping.
You gonna take off that plane there, Matt, or you gonna take up what? Drive it all the way to Sochi? Jesus Christ. Matt used up every bit of this 11,000 foot runway with an MD-80 at 300 feet.
I mean, it is the MD-80.
Hey, don't forget to go get your free tacos tomorrow.
gave me the rec dealers.
Yeah, Kenny, I think you got him all confused now. You flew into 713, now you're 101.
Yeah, you know, it's ex-pilot's fault.
Shit, I flew in S-236, leaving as American flight.
Because it remembers your recent call signs, and I still have 713 in there. Sometimes I click it by mistake.
Alright, 10,000 feet.
Gear is up.
Radio set. Frequency set. Approach set.
Anyone flying the new Q400 for X-Plane? Or does anybody have it?
I bet Doug has it.
Doug wouldn't even know how to fly it.
Unbelievable. Having this stupid 738 stuck to the ground problem again.
It's stuck to the ground.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
It is with me.
Did you pull what is now known as a Rivera?
No, I don't know what that is, but blocks are off, brakes are off, even the pushback couldn't push me back.
Gears up or down?
The gears
Did you
down.
advance the throttle?
No, pushback couldn't even push me back. I've done everything. Tried to go forward, back. It never works. Nothing. I don't know what caused
Maybe it's a plug-in problem or something?
No chocks, no nothing.
What's a Rivera?
A Rivera.
What is that?
No landing.
That's wheels
gear.
up. First thing I check now whenever I can't move on the runway. Dad, get that on a t-shirt. That's almost as famous as Let's Go Brandon.
Oh, right.
Oh, we could call it Let's Go Rivera. I'm just messing with you. If I didn't care, I wouldn't mess with you.
What he's trying to say is he loves you, JR.
Did you guys see the Swedish Chef in whatever or whatever that's called?
Burton.
Being Gordon Ramsay.
Burton. I'm gonna put that in my flight plan.
Hey, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Gear up.
Good job.
Still a little high there, JR?
Yeah.
Why don't I have you on TCAS?
Where'd you guys come from?
Rome.
Ah.
Figured everybody else was saying hi to the Pope. We might as well join the party.
You know, I keep saying I'm going to do this, but damn it, this week I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a red light lamp.
We'll do a Monday night group flight?
Now, you guys are out of the country. I didn't want to fly over there.
What do you mean a red light lamp?
A lamp with a red light bulb.
It's got like a smart light that changes colors to anything you want. And set it to red.
Or, since I don't want it any other color, I can get one that's red.
Oh, it's too limiting. What if you want to change like the shade of red?
I don't think I will.
You setting up like a dark room or something?
Did you see what I do right there, Joe?
I just want it for flying at night. So I can turn it on and do stuff and then not screw up my night vision.
That's what I do at Philips Hue.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, after 9:30, my whole house goes to 30% red.
You on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taxiing to the park.
Are you gonna restart, or are you just gonna do a quick turnaround?
Quick turnaround. Park it.
Your game's gonna crash. You're gonna.
That bad juju.
What do you use?
It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash.
Maybe you're gonna crash.
Negative Nancy over here.
I say I didn't warn you.
Sending viruses my way.
Hey, Dave, he probably jujued your 737.
Right? And I didn't do anything.
Which one are you flying, Dave?
The Zebo, or as Matt likes to call it, Zybo.
Yeah, that's
Maybe that's why I'm calling it wrong, and he's giving me the bad mojo.
Yeah, that's on just that's on another. That's in another reality. We call it Zybo.
Or the reference to VOR as bore.
Still happening.
I am stuck to the ground. This happened before, and it was like an older update. And then I don't know.
That's why I don't fly in Europe, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm one of those people that wants to figure this out. Like I could just switch to the Airbus, but I'm like, wait a minute, what is wrong?
What is wrong? What's happening?
So like the pushback, like even before I finished setting up the plane, I wanted to see if the brake problem was still there. So like I have the GPU on, I unload the brakes, pushback is ready to push me, I release the brakes, he can't move me.
Probably a bad install. There's something wrong with the plugins.
What airplane?
The Zebo, and I just flew it the other day. Same, no update, same version. Like it was fine.
Yeah, that's a glitch in the pushback, in the better pushback.
Well, also when I get rid of the better pushback and then I just put reversers or forward, it still doesn't.
But is that after you reload the aircraft?
Yes.
Wow. Now that I've never had happen.
So, wait a second. I reloaded the plane, but the better pushback was already. The plugin is still there. Is it? Do you have to deactivate it?
No.
So you're saying better pushback when you initiate it and it goes up to the plane, it can lock the plane?
Sometimes it'll lock it, and I don't know what it is. I've had that happen several times. So you just Control P it instead, and you should be okay.
Control P, what's that do?
It should push the plane back. And sorry, I take that back. I have mine preset, my key binding set to the X-plane.
I'm like, God, Control P is muting my Discord.
Yeah, it automatically does it by default in MS or FSX.
If I switch planes, do I have to redo my ACARs, or will it still accept me if I fly the wrong plane?
You have to cancel ACARs and then restart it. You don't have to restart it; just cancel the flight and go back in and do it again, and then select your aircraft.
Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
Hey, Logan. I shot an AK the other day at the range for the first time in my life.
Did you feel how sloppy it is?
I love it. It's no sloppier than an AR upper and lower that doesn't have a slop taker outer, or whatever the hell they call it. It's like a little rubber.
Sorry, Joe, that's my
slop
fault.
taker outer.
Is that a scientific
Have those in a
term,
Marine Corps.
or is that an Urban Dictionary thing?
It's a little silicone cylinder that sits down in the lower receiver, and whenever you put the upper receiver on it, in order to engage the rear takedown pin, you have to press down into that, so it holds pressure on the upper and lower receiver.
Right, yes, the thing that makes it a little more tight.
Correct. A slop taker outer.
Whoa.
Did you guys see we can no longer use the word redneck? It has now become the R word.
Oh, retard.
There's already an R word.
Well, okay, an R-E or... Oh, crap, we're screwed. We got to go to the third letter.
Well,
is it J?
And the N, the F word. They don't even say F-bomb no more. People just say the F word.
But white's got their own hyphenated word now. So they had a NASCAR race, and I guess there was some shenanigans. And one of the drivers said, that was some redneck bullshit on an interview. I had to go over and slap his ass or whatever. And he had to come out and apologize for using the R word. I don't know what came over me. He said, you're a NASCAR driver. That makes you like gene splice redneck, no matter where you live. It was pretty sad.
My flight services just walked from the plane and said, since I missed out on popcorn today, this airline's serving nuts in the cockpit. It's pretty funny.
You mean the C pit?
Yeah.
That could be the one.
The cockpit was banned.
The whole world's going nuts. They even said that for beach volleyball now, the International Federation of Beach Volleyball has lifted their requirement for bikini bottoms.
I hear the guys have to start wearing G-strings too.
That's the final straw.
Neon onesies.
Well, I, for one, will no longer watch beach volleyball. In protest only.
What about pole vaulting?
Oh yeah, pole vaulting's kind of nice. Women's pole vaulting.
Hey Pat, you want to hear something great?
Tell me.
We just greenlit a $500,000 solar project. And you'll never guess why.
To make the money for when the power goes down there and you can shut down your bit mine and sell it back at $9 a kilowatt hour.
Yep, and Tesla is coming to do a scope of project for a mega pack.
So when does when you lose power in Texas again, and they give you $9 a kilowatt hour, and you can't put it on the grid, do they still pay you?
Yes, because it goes based on what our consumption would have been.
Cool.
Which is
how many amp hour system is Tesla can put in?
I don't know about amps. It's just to cover our kilowatt load. We need 100 kilowatts for 24 hours. So 24,000 kilowatts right now. Yeah, it's the solar project is 1,070 panels.
How many acres?
It's not. It's the roof of the hangar. It's roughly. I'm gonna say, could be wrong. I think it's 80,000 square feet. It's pretty wild.
What voltage?
I don't know. It's the solar will never be able to keep up with my miners, ever.
No. So the more panels you install, the higher. Well, if you put them in parallel, it's one thing for series. But I just wonder what type of amperage those panels are putting out. It depends on the voltage.
Yeah. I don't know.
Probably a 220 open circuit.
I don't even think they're that. It might be. mean, the benefits on solar panels from a commercial scale perspective, it's so wild. They're giving you so much money for it, it's incredible.
Is there a federal discount?
Oh, dude. Federal? Yeah. Holy shit. Federal, state, local municipality.
Joe, yo, set up.
So, pulling it up here. It is 1,056 410 watt panels. Our power rating is going to be 309,960 watts DC.
Oh, the inverters aren't on the back of the panels that you're using?
I don't think so. We're utility scale.
See, the problem with DC is as opposed to inverters on the back of the panels is you're trying to push DC down wire, and that becomes difficult.
There's gonna be like a actual inverter per every bank of 20 panels or something like that.
Okay.
So
you see the problem trying to push that much DC.
Oh yeah. So
wires become too big.
The total system cost is $523,000. Federal tax credit is $113,659.
Wow.
The electric company gives you $120,000 on top of that.
You're paid for half of it right there.
Yep, and then the federal 100% bonus depreciation asset takes another $140K off. Means I'm out of pocket $149,000.
Well, even if you weren't bit mining, it's still paid to do it.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell? This pays for itself. I don't understand why people aren't doing this. You mean, you do have an upfront cost. I get that. But it costs more to not do this.
Well, what do you think I did it for?
Yeah, that's all like, holy shit, I thought it was good on my house. From a business perspective, this is bananas.
Instead of regulating it, they need to incentivize it like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, it says our payback is 4.5 years. It's going to be less than that. It's going to be months.
Mine was 3 years, and it was a no-brainer.
Is that for what, solar panels?
Yep.
Yep.
Jeez, you're probably going to do the same.
And they both did our houses already. I'm now doing it at my work for my business. I just can't get over it.
How far are you from pushing, Jer?
I'm getting ready to start my APU.
You want to know the worst part about this system there, Pat?
Tell me.
It's only a 9.9% energy offset.
Define what that means. I'm not sure I understand.
Like covers your refrigerator.
No, it only covers 9.9% of my consumption.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't put a dent in what we're doing. Like, but this is what happens when you get a $26,000 electric.
Just get bigger solar panels.
Can't, dude.
400 watters are big. 420, that's pushing a pretty big watt.
That's the best in the market.
LGs or some Samsungs are what, 420, 450 something?
They're SunPower, like the ones I have in my house. They got the 30-year warranty. And that's it, man. I'm like,
yeah, mine are 420s. They were made in Germany. I think it might be. Are they L? No, they're.
LG makes some pretty good ones.
Ooh, looks like there's gonna be a nice Russian man joining us in Sochi.
What with these numbers? It's comical.
Looks like this is a system over Sochi.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. It's gonna be not great weather.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Joe, I'm getting ready to push.
I'll just come popping on. I'm
Is
loading
tower
in
still
right
on
now.
over there?
That's my fault, Joe. You got late clearance.
Why?
Because I was still on the runway.
Didn't affect me at all.
That's why he told you expect late clearance, because I was in my departure role.
Yeah, no problem. I made it just fine with my 236 landing rate. It's all good.
I got a minus 146.
So the Sochi MEDAR, the wind reading, it says MPS. Is that meters per second?
Yes.
It is.
I don't know how to interpret that. Gust 07, is that a lot? 71421, I guess that's a lot.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. What was that?
Like the MEDAR is really long and weird looking.
Welcome to Russia.
So 1 meter per second is about 2 knots, so that's like 14 knot gust.
Okay, I guess it's not that bad. What's a minus SHRA? Is that like showers, rain
Light
showers?
shower. Light shower.
Rain shower?
What's the temp? From what I remember, Sochi's kind of warm.
Yeah, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit there right now.
Which
It's
is
pretty warm.
comical they had Winter Olympics there.
Well, they had to like import snow from like inland just to do it back in like 2014.
Well, the Caucasus are there. It's big mountains.
Yeah, but I think they're kind of not a lot of weather systems move through there.
Probably very temperate because of the lake, of the ocean.
And then you're on the border with desert.
What is the name of this sea that we're flying over? Is that the Dead Sea?
Black Sea.
Black Sea.
No.
Oh, the Black Sea.
Yeah, Americans aren't supposed to fly over it.
Surrounded by Turkey.
Right, yeah.
Push back, yo.
Roger.
And if you look out to the left and see Crimea, that's where the missiles will be coming from, so be prepared.
The warm amber glow of a missile.
Sochi is in Georgia, right?
Russia. Georgia's just down the road to the right.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because it looks like it's right on the border.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
That would be Florida, right?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Wait, am I reading that right? Overcast out 100 feet in Sochi?
I think it's 10,000.
No, I don't think that's. Remember, it's not feet.
So meters, that's like a couple hundred feet.
Yeah, I
It
think
says
that's.
OVC 100. It must be 10,000.
It must be 10,000.
I think only China measures altitude in meters.
It might be feet, but either way, it's still way up there.
I think Russia does it too, don't they?
Did they really?
Yes.
Yeah,
And Vietnam? Not North Korea though, they use cubits.
Don't know. Oh, I know what you're doing now.
What do you guys what are you guys arriving on over there? To which? There's just one runway, huh?
Or 6. I mean,
I got-
think 6 is the most convenient.
2 X-ray. No ILS. It's localizer. What?
Yeah, I got a localizer Zulu for the runway
Same
2.
here.
Yeah, I think we're doing RNAVs.
I'm just not gonna do the SID, and then I'm just gonna go straight into it.
Taxi now.
Nice.
Center American, you are.
Short flight? I feel like I'm making hella good timing.
Well, it's not that far away.
I guess 6 or the 2. The 6 is longer, isn't it?
6 is has a better taxi.
Yeah, and more straight in.
And if you'll notice the missed approach procedures, you pretty much want to go miss before you get over the land. Those are the mountains behind there you have view.
Yeah, that's true.
Two much more so than 6. But still, that's where they had the Winter Olympics. Remember, it was a long ride to all the ski events.
Is the GLS and the ILS frequencies the same?
No, GLS is like a different band, isn't it?
There's a Navigraph ILS 6 chart, but I don't see it in my FMC. Got an ILS 6 for frequency of 111.1.
Yep. Yeah, that should be it.
Well, that's, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why this ILS is so complicated. It needs 2 separate charts.
Because it's Russia, they're known for
It's
their
Russia.
efficiency.
Exactly. Justin's saying that. Flying into like Moscow, there's 3 charts. Really confusing.
Welcome to Mother Russia.
Hey, Chuck?
Yeah.
Is the wind blowing real strong off of your place? It's howling down here right now.
Oh, is it really? No. It's not blowing real hard. There's a little breeze. You know, it was funny. I was over. I played at Torrey Pines today, and at 9 o'clock, the wind started howling out of the east for about 20 minutes. It was like just really, really blowing, and it was a 2-club wind, if you know what that means. And then it quit.
I had to get out of the cockpit and go look because I thought it was something in the sim. And it was outside. The wind was blowing so hard.
Is it coming out of the west or the east?
I don't know. I thought maybe I left one of the windows open in the sim before I took off.
Let me go look. I'll be right back. I mean, the plants are moving that I can see, but it's pretty sheltered what I can see out of this window. Let me go look.
It got dark out here and the wind started blowing.
Yeah, up here there's a little wind off the ocean, but not a whole lot. I don't know how many meters per second it's blowing.
Well, it's however fast you walk in a 1 meter stride without feeling the wind.
What time is it out here?
Like 3 in the morning or something.
Yeah, early in the morning.
Oh, shit. I'm about to go daylight just to see the terrain.
And it's water over there.
Cheater.
Like deep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go daylight. I wanna see how the terrain looks like.
Yeah.
It's not cheating if we do it after you land.
True.
Got a little group flag going on over here. American 722, American 5, American 502, American 9.
Welcome to the party.
We actually a string all the way from Bucharest to Sochi.
Yeah, that what's the name of that body of water you're about to cross?
The Black
Dead,
Sea.
Dead Sea or Black Sea?
No, the Black Sea. The Dead Sea is in Israel.
Oh, okay.
It's between Jordan and Israel. That's
the famous Black Sea.
The Dead Sea is amazing. I went swimming in that thing. Boy. You can float out of that water so high. It's crazy.
The next red for Sochi is a little brutal.
The what, Logan?
Like the little next red radar image. I know it's not next red, but
their Doppler.
Yeah, it's probably like first gen Doppler. I mean, it's like some yellow cells in there, man. And the worst part is I'm trying to paint terrain, not storms.
Yeah, we're gonna be landing right in the middle of that.
Guess it's time to start studying the missed approach procedures.
Do not go over land. Angle left.
Matter of fact, Pat, we're gonna do the brief, rider brief.
Yeah, I'm on top of the descent now.
I was in front of me.
I'm gonna do the RNAV too.
515. 515 should give us a brief.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's Manny.
Let's go. Do it. Do it. 515. Give us that brief. What ride are we doing?
Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
See, I'm not going around. If it comes to it, I will do the Cat 3 auto land.
I don't think they have that here, did they?
No.
So missed approach says turn right as early as possible.
Right. Go back over water. My point.
As before the runway.
Yeah, because there's like serious mountains on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Like 11,000 feet mountains.
Yep, you gotta climb and head over water.
Yeah, that's why the minimums is like 700 feet at this place.
Hold on.
You got about 10 miles to get to 1,000 feet. You got plenty of time. If you overshoot
So
it.
if you go miss, what will you do if you go miss here? Because I don't see no missed approach or anything.
Yeah, it's there.
You make an immediate right-hand turn.
You land.
You head back over water. Like you tell you.
Turn.
Get
So
the
what
hell out of
runway is everybody using?
I'm thinking 6.
6.
2.
Yeah.
I don't think it makes any difference.
It's basically your trajectory to the mountain. Just gets adjusted.
So it's a hard right turn or a hard left turn?
Right turn is on the chart. Hard right.
Hard right.
Yeah, you're about to complete 180.
So
climb to 10,000.
We could do an overhead brake.
Yep.
I'll do an overhead brake and land this sucker.
Yeah, I'm planning 2.
Unicorn.
Which I believe is the shorter runway, but the better taxi.
I wouldn't call it a better taxi. No, that 6 has a better taxi.
Yeah, 2, you have to cross another runway, and
You
it's
got to cross
further
the
away.
6, and it's only 8,200 feet. The 6 is 9,500 foot, and it's right along the terminal.
Dude, that extra 1,000 foot ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, during the Winter Olympics, they were landing on the 2s. They had ATC over here for a couple of events, and they would land on the 2s and take off on the 6. Although only they would take off on the towards the water, whatever direction, whatever
2-4.
way that is. Thank you. It's got 2 runways, but there's only one way in and one way out. So
tell you to get off that good stuff, man?
Who's speaking? Is that Justin?
Manny?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. And there's 4 people coming out of wherever we left earlier.
Bucharest.
Yeah, we got our own group flight over here. What happened at Joe? They look like they're racing.
Racing? Well, I'm just climbing at my 290, letting the aircraft do what it does. Showing me at 415 knots. 447, sorry.
Alright, I'm starting down.
I guess the flight club didn't get the word.
Shucks.
They're not gonna be flying out here.
They're flying from, I think, Colorado to Portland.
Where's XP-72?
Other side of the planet, hopefully.
I'm sure enough.
Let me see where the good XP is.
I mean, it has to be on the eastern seaboard, judging by how many airplanes are there.
The pilot known as XP-72 is doing Salt Lake City to Portland.
Where's your toughie?
Did you even take the fasten seatbelt sign off?
Let's see, why don't you just drive it?
It's not that close.
I mean,
I want to go to Portland anyway.
Smell like shit? I don't know.
Portlandia.
Yeah.
Well, this time next week I'll be flying World Flight. Let's see, probably flying. My first day is going to be Hong Kong, Taiwan, Narita, and what's the airport in Kamchatka Peninsula? Chuck?
You're gonna be a Kiwi?
Yep.
Petropavlovsk.
362.
Ooh, that means I screwed this up by a week.
And then Monday is going to be, my flights will be San Francisco, Denver, JFK, Jackson.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna come down there one day, Pat. I just haven't decided which day. I'll check with you.
Well, you all know where we're going next Monday.
Jacksonville.
Next
To hell?
Monday is Jacksonville, Florida.
So you'll be controlling, right?
Actually, no. All the spots are taken.
Oops.
It's in freaking Jacksonville, Artec. They suck.
I'm not even letting you in. I'm going to tell Bryn you can't cross the border.
All he's got to do is cancel IFR, go VFR, and nope.
Yeah, Mark, only rednecks allowed.
Our work, please. I'm very offended.
Mark, just shout, let's go Brandon on frequency. Let's go.
Besides that, I may be a hillbilly, not a redneck. And that's like twice as offensive. If you live in the hills, you're a hillbilly. If you live in the flat land, you're a redneck.
How about a cracker? Where does that fit in there?
A what?
A cracker. Where does a cracker fit in that?
Well, a cracker's special.
I'm
Got
not
your
making a comment. I don't know where this is going to even end up.
Did I tell you about when I was over at I was over at Walmart in the aisle that's marked crackers, and I was like, "Yep, this is my aisle. Everybody out, reserved for me." I was over there with my buddy, the postman, who happens to be black.
That's racist.
God,
I know.
Who would have known?
Yeah, we were walking down. He goes, "I got to go get crackers." And I said, "No, you don't. I'll take care of it. It's my aisle." I thought he was going to piss his pants.
Say no more, fam. I got it. I am incredibly high.
Wonder what the problem was earlier.
Huh?
Well, I was letting the FMS control my descent, but
Can I
it's
go?
higher than it needs to be.
Who's sleeping? Oh, yeah?
Well, heck, there's even RNAV in a 6 here. Gotta love them Russians.
It's so cold in here. I got icing.
They show there's someone on the ground in Sochi.
Yeah, me.
Oh.
We're supposed to have snow flurries tonight. Hey Logan, before I watch this video you sent me, this isn't like pre-honeymoon crap, is it?
No, it's not. Well, no. Depends what kind of honeymoon you're talking. Some noisemakers.
Well, I've started down and I'm seeing a lot of lightning.
Oh yeah, it's raining.
Not seeing rain, but I am seeing clouds.
Oh, I'm on the ground. It's raining.
Yeah, I have a lot of clouds where I'm flying to. From
I haven't even put active sky on it. It's like raining just normal.
I actually got a TCAS target to my front right. Who the hell is that?
Oh crap. Listen to this. So I get an alert on my weather app, which is the weather bug. It's a commuter alert. Valid until 2300.
It may rain.
Oh, here's what it says. Most roads will be dry. Some roads may be wet. Check road conditions.
Well, that's cheating.
Descriptive.
What kind of poem is that?
Pretty serious.
I know, it's like a crazy ass hillbilly haiku.
I mean, some roads might be wet.
Roses are red. Flowers are blue.
So on that great note, the featured destination for the month of November is Boston Logan International Airport.
Nice. Sucking up to AL3.
No, actually that'd be AL9, but who's counting?
That's what it was like. It's just named after me. I don't like it.
Thursday, UTTT to Indira Gandhi. Saturday is Yuma to Sacramento.
Alright, bump start at 10K.
Copy the bumps.
And then next week, KJax. And I was gonna do Let's Follow Word of Flight, but that would be freaking mean. So we're gonna, the time on target next week.
Yeah,
Make the controllers work for it.
I'm over speeding here. I guess this is legal in Russia then.
So wait, I missed it. For World Flight, where are they flying to out of KJax?
The world.
Acapulco after Jack.
Panama, Lima, Santiago, Buenos Aires, Sao Paulo, Recife.
They're going way down in South America this time.
So wait, how far are we joining them for?
We're just doing a time on target, so we're all just going to Jacksonville. It's going to be an hour after they leave, so we shouldn't have too many issues.
Just don't go from JFK. You might regret it.
Yes, we're not. That's why I'm not doing that, and we're not flying at the same time that they're going from JFK to Jax. They should be airborne to Acapulco when we hit Jax.
Sounds like a good time to do pattern work in Jacksonville.
Alright.
I won't be controlling, so I don't care. I won't be controlling, so I don't care. You can do all the pattern work you want.
Do IFR pattern work so they can't tell you no.
Yeah, I am.
Helicopter.
They're estimating, so Vatsim's been estimating like each airport traffic, and they're estimating that we're going to see 110 planes.
I
think
Mark,
that's
you
what-
need to get you a biplane and fly around Jacksonville pulling a banner. Let's go, Brandon.
Fert de Burden?
Let's go, Brandon.
You need a banner going around.
Take off a Ferdinando and then just get a glider and land on the runway.
Oh, we would just hurt you.
Well, while World Flight's going on, someone should do the full shuttle re-entry.
I'm sure someone will, and I bet you there's going to be about 9,000 A340s and a bunch of Dash 8Q4s.
Also going to be probably a lot of Air Force Ones.
Actually, that has died off for the moment, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Air Force...
AF1 Dash 1.
Ran out of 13-year-olds?
Well, AF2 hasn't been up either, which is surprisingly. I haven't heard that call sign in a few weeks.
I'm looking at the World Flight. Looking at the World Flight schedule, I'm a masochist, so I'm going to be joining them from JFK to Jax.
You're going to be on a long wait.
Yeah, the problem is getting off the ground.
Yeah, I would do like Teterboro to Jax.
Jax will be very easy because they already planned this.
Just do LaGuardia.
Ooh, good point, LaGuardia.
Let's try LaGuardia again, yeah.
But the way that Jax is going to run it in is you guys are going to come in, depending on the wind, either 8 or 26, and you can depart on 14 or 31.
Easy enough.
Exactly. So it's a constant line, so we're not having this. And the taxiways don't cross, so we can taxi one out, land another one. Taxi one out, land another. It's just going to keep rolling and rolling.
Listen, because I'm unoriginal and don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going to follow XP72.
You're gonna...
that man knows what he's doing.
You're gonna use 2 runways at Jacksonville?
Yep, we're using both of them.
What about the plot twist? If an Endeavor
Using
crashes
for
on
what?
one of those,
What
and then
event
the
are you
runway
talking
shuts down
about,
to
Michael?
shut down.
World Flight when it comes up this
okay.
a week.
His best line from last week was, anti-ice? Nah, I don't need it on. We're plus 5C. That's above freezing.
Gotta give it to the man who knows his
XP72
stuff.
said that?
In a cloud, yeah.
Really?
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, man,
Did he
it's
crash?
close.
He's a smart feller, or fart smeller, one of the two. Probably should turn the battery on my plane on.
All right, I'm on the localizer.
Good luck.
All right.
Michael, you on the ground?
Yes.
Manny, you doing 6?
No, I'm doing 2.
Yeah, I had mass tonight. 'cause
So,
it's All Saints. So I
which
couldn't
are
go.
we doing?
yeah.
6 or 2?
You had mass, you found your Higgs boson? You're right over the head.
I don't even know what that is.
Right over the head.
It's bad.
So wait, are we doing 2?
You can do either one.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Suicide ops.
I mean, you should be able to... Yeah, you should be able to stop in 9,000 feet or 8,000 feet.
I know I can. I'm only in the 738.
And don't worry, Crash Bandit's not here today.
Depends how far you float down the runway.
Crash Bandit.
You know, you guys really suck. The once in a lifetime that I get to use Higgs boson in a joke, and none of you jokers got it.
I know what it is, but I don't get the joke.
He said he had mass.
Oh, it's a physics joke.
Yes.
Got it.
We didn't think you were that smart.
I already smart redneck.
I wasn't gonna say it.
The source.
That was kind of vicious, but okay.
Been redneck in an R word all night.
Redneck pulling physics on us again. Physics be my life.
That's not a red.
I might want to fly from somewhere down here.
Mountains down.
No, I'm thinking like RPP to the north there. It's about 30 minutes.
Man, we don't want to hear about your PP.
I was going to say, that sounded awful redneck. URPP to the north?
You're horrible.
Sexual violation.
Try but
This
to
is
me.
odd. Half of the runway is out.
Ah, forget it.
Wait, what?
Half of the lights of the runways is out for me, so I'm winging it.
Didn't pay the bill.
Oh no!
Just watch the mountains.
They had a power outage.
It's Russia,
Or
bro.
probably recessed.
Yeah.
Was that an MSFS?
I had that problem in going into Bucharest. Sitting there on final, about 2 miles out, and all of a sudden the runway lights just disappeared.
It's a new thing on Vatsim. They're
There he is. Turn it off.
No, it wasn't clouds. It's like, check out your auto land, I guess.
new brownout procedure.
I made it.
Yeah.
20, 5.
This airport's rather huge, so there's plenty of places to park.
Just gonna go ahead and ask. There's not a ground guy waiting on us, right?
There's nobody waiting on us.
Now that you've said it.
Yeah, I'm a ground guy.
Now that you said it.
It's a Russian guy at
The way you said it's like you despise ground control.
Taxi via wherever the hell I tell you to go.
Igor is gonna be waiting for us.
Well, Logan's the one who pushed without contacting the tower.
Oh, Logan caused problems.
They're going through control, these Americans.
And this is in America. Go back to America.
Yeah, I got told to go back to America.
Damn.
He did not say that.
It was very
He did.
unfeminine, like.
This is not America.
If you don't let me land, I'm going to Canada.
It should have said, "I will annex you like Crimea."
International incident on Vatsim.
I'm trying not to just
I
get
don't
us
know.
kicked off the countries here. We've been doing pretty good.
I don't know if the Romanians would get that one though.
They're not stupid.
Not
True,
far
but-
away. They get it.
Hey, Pat.
Chuck.
My neighbor is a software engineer. His wife is a doctor. They moved back to Romania because they didn't want their kids growing up in San Diego. I kid you not.
Another California flight.
California dreaming.
I gotta tell you, I did bounce on that landing.
Good, that means you had your wheels down.
Ouch.
That's true.
One way to look at it. A very
Love it.
Eric way to look at it.
Oh god, this is a horrible joke. I bought some Velcro, but I had to return it. It was a rip-off.
Wow.
He learned that in confessional.
I love how this approach has like 10 altitude restrictions, but like no speed restrictions.
Whoa, this elevation gain's pretty serious.
How do you say unable in Russian?
Niet. Niet.
The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense.
I get it, but
Google it.
He's like 5th grade teacher jokes.
I met a one-legged girl who worked in a brewery. She was in charge of hops.
That last joke you said, the problem with it is it's relative.
Very true.
Jeez.
one. Where are the lights at?
I'm telling you, I lost lights while I was already on final.
Yeah, I got no lights, man.
I keep a stone in my pocket to throw at idiots who sing Christmas carols in October. I call it my Jingle Bell Rock.
Hey,
Alright, you're looking at the,
Mike, why don't you go down to the end of the runway with your plane and turn your headlights on?
You want me to turn the headlights on? So you
Blinky,
can see
please.
shit.
Yeah, where the frick is the lights at, man? Oh,
They're probably pilot controlled.
I got lights on. I'm an X-Plane, so I don't know why you guys don't have lights. Unless you didn't download the scenery.
No, I'm on standard scenery.
That
So
maybe you
American
want.
1 and
Hold
American
on.
1, you're going to use different runways?
Are you trying to tell me that there's some default scenery in X-Plane that doesn't have lights?
Probably.
Yep.
Oh, that is so Flight Simulator.
I'm screwed.
That's why I don't use X-Plane.
Use the ILS.
Well, I tried 2020, but it kept crashing on me again.
Yeah, I diverted to 2019. Come on, that was a good joke.
God.
No, I was.
Mark, have they given you guys a kid yet?
Out of
Not yet.
You need a kid.
London City.
Oh, bottom
and
fell
Put
out.
me
I've
in
been
contact
there
with your
for
adopting
45
agency.
minutes, and it crashed and would not reload. So I just screwed.
Would you like an 18-year-old Norwegian?
No, actually, we're changing from. We originally were going to do an adoption agency. I got to see a go-around. Logan's doing a go-around. Way to go.
Oh.
I'm going around offshore because I can't descend. I'm getting so much uplift and so much speed.
Yeah, the bottom fell out on me. I floored it to get out.
So we originally were going to do the adoption thing, and then we realized they jacked up our cost again because the cost of adoption has gone through the roof because there's less babies.
Is it expensive? I
Like
thought they're trying they don't have enough
Babies
homes.
are supply and demand.
Yes,
What?
there's
Oh my
literally
God.
supply and demand.
I thought with
No,
all
because
the
there's like
with all the
foster
shut-in.
care and there's
You mean
There's
Baby
more-
Mike is $5,000 more this week than last week?
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
actually
Big
now
Jack.
it's now $60,000.
The icing on top would be
Do
if
you
it
know what
was
type of sim you can get for $60,000?
You can get a baby simulator.
Yeah, but how is that possible when foster care is like overloaded and there's not enough parents adopting? Or is this
Because
Foster
private
kids are mainly older too.
Yeah, the foster kids are usually between 9 and 12, sometimes teenagers. We were trying for infant adoption, and it just we're actually doing the foster thing now. We're looking at the foster stuff, and maybe in January starting that.
Shortage of
Oh.
supply, man.
Now you can have kids living with you going, "You're not my dad."
Yeah. Well, a lot of these kids are open for adoption. That's the thing. So it's one of those situations where it's like, once they say yes, it's like this is our child. There's no turning back on that.
You'd be
It's
rescued.
gonna be. I don't have to listen to you. You're not my dad.
I think you might end up. Here's a problem
Really?
that could
Then
come
who's your
up
dad?
is
That's
your
the-
wife
that's
gets
how you
attached,
respond.
and you get attached, and then somebody comes in and adopts them.
Well, no, because we would adopt the child. That's the way it would work for the state foster system. It's a foster straight to adopt. So we would technically foster them for one day and then be it'd be adoption the next day.
Not like a highest bidder thing?
No, there's a ton of people in the foster system. It's just
What do you
Yeah,
take
there's
off for
not
a test
enough-
drive?
not
Oh
enough
yeah, I like this
parents.
one.
And
Pretty much.
to be honest, the foster system will pay you to adopt at the end of the day.
So the kid will automatically have what's called Mass Health, which is Medicaid Massachusetts, until they're 18. They get college for free in Massachusetts, and depending their circumstance, we would receive money to pay for their medical expenses.
Hey, I'm a freaking orphan. Maybe I could get in that foster system.
They don't take people who are nuts.
That's what they. You were giving up.
That's how we. Oh man, last time the family got together and we were over at some friend's house, they were asking about, older and younger brother and stuff like that. And we were like, yeah, this is our younger sister, Cheryl. She was adopted. And they went, oh, that's sweet. We were like, yeah, but they brought her back.
That was an awkward silence.
Yeah, that was really awkward. That's
really
okay.
hard to laugh on that one.
You can't laugh at an adopted little sister joke. You guys are just wrong. You must have broke your funny bone.
Yeah, mine died a month ago.
So according
I can laugh at
to
my adopted sister, not your adopted sister.
Well, I would laugh at your adopted sister if you said something funny.
She'd punch your lights out.
I didn't say I'd do it in her face. I'm not dumb.
So according to the A cards, I landed at plus 12. Nice.
Oh, sucks. You can't file it now.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you done fucked up.
And I want to wish
You gotta
Pat,
do a manual now.
Pat a successful world flight. I hope your sim has no problems.
No, it will. Hey, I got the best landing rate of the month so far, 38. Beat that.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
getting
I started counting today.
I just did. I beat it by plus
Thanks,
12.
Mike.
No, you just never landed.
Yeah, it was a good go around.
You gotta redo the whole flight because that landing doesn't count.
Holy crap.
I'm the next one in here. I'm gonna butter this thing. Watch it.
You know
Yeah,
what's
butter the-
weird? So on the website, it's showing that, I got the Cat 5 landing award because I was the only Cat 5 this month. But it showed my call sign as American 101, but when I was talking to Approach and Tower, they were showing me as 713.
Really?
I was
Today?
afraid it wasn't going to get locked. Yeah.
Oh, what are you showing up in Joint AVA as?
No. Now I'm American 101, but when I flew in, I accidentally logged in as 713.
He logged in as his old call sign.
As my old call sign, but my smart cars is on my new call sign, and I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Sochi,
Did you get
Unicom,
Did you
American 403. We're going to be on about 12-mile final. Just in a minute here,
Yeah,
and we're
that's
coming
good
in
to
for
know.
landing.
you guys hear the one about the guy checking into his hotel, told the front desk he wanted the adult movies in his room disabled? The lady
Really?
looked at him and said, no, you
You're
sick
horrible.
bastard, you're going to get normal porn like everybody.
Horrible. You are truly You are truly horrible.
Don't let Mark raise your kids.
Hey, what's a GLS approach?
Something, different frequency, different
Well,
receiver for
it's
GA
Russian,
aircraft.
No, I think
Ground leveling system?
That's
I
what
think
it
it's a GPS thing.
What is
Hey, whatever it is, I'm
It's
gonna
for
grab.
GA.
If you guys will remember, Russia had their own GPS system called GLONASS. GLONASS. GLONASS, I believe.
Sounds like GLS then. Maybe it's that.
Alright, I'm gonna slip in after 720, I think.
So our GPS system for the Soviets?
What?
Our GPS system wasn't good enough for them?
Not during the Cold War, no.
Absolutely not during the Cold War. And if you'll recall, Mark, during the Cold War, the GPS system was not yard accurate except for military receivers.
I know.
Damn
it
it.
was. What
Their
was it?
vodka was good enough for us. Our GPS should be good enough for them.
Yeah.
Something wrong with y'all.
Yeah, what was it fuzzed out to? Was it 5 miles?
Oh, no, it wasn't that far. But
Wasn't that far?
No, it was good enough for navigation, not good enough for targeting, was the idea.
Yeah.
Need a bigger bomb.
Oh, Sochi's weird. I got the ILS, but not any of the runway lights.
Eh?
Yeah, after Sim Update 6, some planes I get lights, but not all of them.
You gotta get that light mod, man.
A light mod? That I put that light mod in, it's still not working.
That's just for airports.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No.
Nothing to do with the planes. Those are for models.
Yeah, for the models, yeah. I see some lights in some of them, but not all of them.
Oh, you're talking about plane lights. Like, you can't see them.
Yeah, not
I
yet.
can see them. Mine's got fixed actually with the update. Like I can see people's strobes and nav lights, beacons. Like,
Yeah.
What version are you?
I do see that too for some, but not all of them.
That's true.
It could be probably if they're in a different, running a different sim or something with their config might be off. I don't know.
Well, it's probably that the model that they're trying to grab for him isn't built correctly.
Could be.
So
Yeah, that's
it's not
probably
allowing it.
Well,
Well, hopefully that'll get fixed when Aerosoft releases their, well, basically Bluebell or whatever it is, whatever they're calling it.
Oh,
Things
nice.
called live traffic or something.
Simple traffic.
Yeah, simple traffic.
When that's coming out.
Well, it got shit canned due to Sim Update 5, and with Sim Update 6 now, it's doable again. So.
Oh, that's cool. So
They
what?
said they started work on it again. I don't know how far along they were.
What VMR files are you guys using to get at least 50% of the lights on?
Well, I'm using a program called Magic VMR, which basically scans all your available liveries.
Yeah, I'm using the same
and
one
it
too.
creates its own VMR file.
Yeah, I'm using that one too.
But then I also use the what is that guy, British Av Geek or something like that.
I got that one.
And I've got the ICAO models in too, and the ICAO VMR.
Is that how that's pronounced?
ICAO. It only works if you have those libraries.
Sorry, the
okay.
ICAO. The ICAO.
Whatever.
The ICAO.
Do you have to have those libraries loaded, or
Yeah, you
it has
do.
nothing to pull from? So it's only what's in your system. It's only what you have in your system that it renders. If it's not there, then it can't. It doesn't make them up. It doesn't materialize them. If you have the IVAO model set in there, it'll pull from that.
Yeah, I have those, but they don't light up.
Right, because
Well,
those are IVAO. They're not
Those are
MS.
basically FSX models that have been bastardized to work within the sim, but they're nowhere near SDK compliant.
Oh, okay. Damn it. But some of them, they do light up, but not, it's kind of weird. Not all of them.
Alright, did not.
Do you have, what was that livery package? The Super Duper Ultra Livery.
Yeah,
what was that called?
Yeah, I don't have that one. The Mega Pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
I would get the Mega Pack because those are all, at least as of the last time they released them, and they put out a final release on flightsim.to.
All right. Do they have every aircraft or just the A320 and whatever?
No,
the
they got a
Microsoft is?
buttload of aircraft, but
it's all the default ones.
All the default aircraft in different liveries.
Oh, the default. Okay. I can deal with that. I thought the Microsoft, SOBLO was coming with some generic traffic.
Someday.
American 403, clear runway 8. Or, sorry, 2. I don't know why I said 8.
There's like local weather here. There's like a big fog bank around Sochi.
I'm in the rain.
Maybe that's what I'm seeing out of there is rain. It's pretty dark.
I'm
Yeah.
descending.
All right, Logan, I'm right behind you.
Okay. I'm right behind Chuck.
Scout, what runway are you going in on?
I'm real slow because Chuck is 3 miles in front, but getting distance, so.
That still didn't answer his question. He said, what runway?
I wasn't worried about him. I'm on 2.
Matt, what runway you coming on?
Yours. 6.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Matt, please take it all the way to the end.
Alrighty.
It's like I'm like right on your ass.
Hey.
Gotcha.